Recording in progress. Hello everyone. Today we'll talk about mathematics ideas, igcse. The second part, as I didn't upload any video for mathematics from the last video, so I am here. Come back to upload this video. I want to revise important things now. So let's start. Firstly, I want to share a whiteboard. I will revise this very fast as I want to start another thing, another lesson today. Also, here, oh, integers are all the numbers that mean from negative infinity to positive infinity. Oh, and also between it, we have the zero also. Okay, so negative infinity, zero, and the infinity. But natural numbers, they are within the positive numbers. Positive what? Numbers mean 1, 2, positive infinity. Okay, then we have the even and the odd number. Even numbers, you know that the number are that divide by 2. Here in this, we need numbers divide by 2. Numbers divide. Okay, the numbers divide by 2. It This situation depends on numbers that divide by 2. So even numbers divide by 2, but odd numbers don't divide by 2. By 2. I hope that you understand that integer numbers are all the numbers negative to positive, from negative infinity and to positive infinity, including 0. But natural numbers, they don't include the zeros, the 0, and also the negative infinity. From negative infinity to 0, they don't have anything related to natural numbers. All it depends on the positive numbers from 1 to infinity. Even and odd also depends on integers. Why? Because it depends on the number divided by 2. So even divide by 2, but odd don't divide by 2. I'm sorry for that. I am bad handwriting. But I want to clear this very fast. Okay. Then I want to see on a minute so I can give. Okay. Something that is easy. Try, or let's now go with square number. The square number. What do you mean with a square number? Is are the numbers, I'm sorry, are the numbers which is multiplied by each other. For example, I have negative 1 squared, which is equal negative 1 times negative 1 equal 1. As if I want to square 1, it is also equal to 1. So square numbers always it is product is positive, even if the squared number is negative, the answer would be positive. But if it is cubic number, it will be negative. So odd power will be negative if the number that's squared is negative. But if it is even powers, the number that is within the bracket that's negative will be positive. Okay, then there is something called prime composite numbers. Okay, prime is the numbers that is all multiplied by 1 and it itself. Let's take some examples. I have, for example, 18 and 3. Let's start by 18. First, let's take 1. 1 and 18. So it divides by itself. Until now, it is what prime. But I know that it is an even number. So it can be divided by 2. So very fast, I will write here 2 and 9. If I divide it, then I will know if it is divisible by 3 if I add these two. 1 plus 8 9. So 3, when I divide it, it will give me 6. But 3 will be 1 and 3. So composite numbers are numbers exactly. They have 1 in itself as their factor, but they have another factors rather than 1 and 18. For example, they have 2, they divide by 2, divide by 3, by 4, by 6, 7, 8. But prime number all divide 1 and 3 only. Mean 3, there's no number I can divide with Only 3, so it will be 1. Okay, thanks. Last thing will be fraction. Fractions can be, for example, A at B. How it is A at B, for example? Mean that is equal as, for example, I said 5 at 12 at 10, and I can divide it to decimals, which is equal 0.5. Oh, I am sorry. Let's go back to the book. Here we finish that and this revision. Let's 1 minute. Let me share this. Now we go with factor and multiples. Okay, let's start by multiples. I will make this thing 1 minute, please. We want to understand the concept, yeah? We want to understand this concept. So, firstly, to understand this concept, we need to know something that is important so much. First thing, right? Multiples. Oh, that is green. Let's take it white. Multiples means numbers that I times are the production of the number that I time it by. For example, let's take, I would give an example like 8. For example, they would tell you in the question, first for example, 12 multiples. How I will know? Firstly, 8 times 1, how much? 8. 8 times 2, 16. 8 times 3, 24. 8 times 4, 32. 8 times 5, 40. 8 times 6, 48. Oh. 8 times 7, 56. Oh, I'm sorry. 8 times 8, 64. 8 times 9, 72. 8 times 10, for example, as here the one first. 8 times 11, 8 times 12. That's all. As you know that you can in igcse use calculators in the mathematics. Multiples is the product of numbers. I want now let's clear and see the combination that is so important. A multiple is found when you multiply that number by a positive number. First multiple, any number is the number itself, the number multiplied by 1. So multiple, as I said, that you will multiply this number by positive integer. When they tell you, I want first 12, I will times 8 times 1, 8 times 2, 8 times 3, and etc. Let's see some examples. Here, this example, work example. What are the first three multiples of 12? Is 300 multiple of 12? They want the first three multiples for 12, and also let's now make some. They want the first three multiples. Oh, I'm sorry. Multiples of what? Of 12, yeah? So it is so easy. Mean 12 times 1, 12 by times 2, 12 times 3. So 12, oh, I'm sorry. 12 and 36. Then they tell you in the question, if 300 is a multiple. Oh, what I would do very fast, I would divide 300 by 12. If you don't know, as you can use your calculator, but I don't now have my calculator. Here to divide by 12, 2. Then 60 to divide 25. So, yes, it is a multiple. Yeah, it is a multiple of 12. Thanks now. Now, we will answer. Now, let's complete. Then we will solve some question. Okay, today we will all be by using the lowest common multiple, the LCM. Okay, so the lowest common multiples, you would choose the lowest number that is a multiple of everything. Maybe, for example, we will solve, I will put something that will solve it, solve it. We solve something that can be some hard, something hard in it. We will solve E, for example, and A. Either one hard. Fine, so that is now we draw. Okay, oh, here's something. Okay, and now let's start. Firstly, we want to find the LCM. Firstly, oh, 2, 5, here, 2, also 4, 8, 10. Okay. Let's complete. Here, then we'll have, then here, 5, 10, 15, also 20, 25. See what is the lowest common factor between them two? 10. So we will write here is 10. Okay, that's all. So the lowest common multiple here is 10. Uh, Please, here it is. Bring it now. As the second question, it needs calculate. Let's raise. Oh, 'Now we write and choose it black. Oh, turns off. As I say that this is the last question, but a minute, please. Okay, let's write 35, 105, 140. Yeah. Okay, that's correct. Then I have 175. That is enough for now. Let's then I am sorry for that. A minute, please. Then have 55. What is called as 110. Then we have is 165. Then another 55. 120. Then 275. Let's complete. Here we will stop. Then 35 times how much? 6. It will be 210. Oh, so 210. Then 245. Then 280. You would think that it's 180. It is 200. Okay, I'm sure about that. Then okay, let's complete. Then 35 times how much? Times 9, 17, and 15 divided. 5 will be here. We tell you, I want to tell you that we will try so much. So if we go with timing it, it will be wrong. Why? Because we don't find any number, then another choice would be timing. We will multiply it with each other. But don't want to write, but I want to write the LCM summa very fast at this session time is nearly in. So now, sorry for that, but 1 minute. I found it. The LCM is 385. So 385. 385 for 35 when I divide it, it will be 11. And the 55, 1 minute, it will be 7. So 7 will be 385 and 35 will be 385. So the LCM is 385. And I want to thank you so much for listening to my session today. Please don't forget. A minute, please. I want to stop the share now. Don't forget to put subscribe and a beautiful comment and also like. Goodbye for now. And I hope that you understand so much in this lesson.